or come to the mic and say it maybe at the mic. That would help me, and maybe also, everyone here. Yes.
What is the Buddhist? Is that word?
Oh, the Bodhisattva?
No,
Oh, the Bodhi tree or Bodhicitta?
No, you were saying something. Buddhist or something? Yeah. Buddhist?
Oh, the Bardos. Yeah, the Bardos in the Tibetan tradition, which is not the tradition that I'm a part of, are intermediate states that the Tibetan Buddhists posit occur after death. And according to there are 6 ways in this tradition that you might reincarnate: a god, a demigod, a human, an animal, a hungry ghost, or someone in the hell realms. We might say that they're stories, but within the tradition, I think there are those who believe that it's an actual fact that you'll spend time in the Bardos. I guess within my own Catholic upbringing, the closest thing might be purgatory, where there's a cleansing or a liminal state and an intermittent state. Does that help?
Yeah, thank you.
So, are there any other questions?
Is transcendental meditation a part of Buddhist practice?
In the tradition that I practice, it's koan practice. So the students will be given a koan from one of the collections that the Buddhist patriarchs put together based on sayings of the Buddha, based on teachings, and the idea is both to get you out of your discursive mind. So they're conundrums. They're to get you to a place where you're absolutely frustrated with what your small mind can do. And through focus on the breath, on one-pointed attention, the idea is to get into a state where an answer will pop up. So one of these conundrums might be, if you have a staff, I will give you a staff. If you don't have a staff, I will take it away. So what do you do with that? It's not something that our logical mind can really solve. But the idea is that there are aspects of the self that will come up that need purification, or that we need to look at, and these koans will put you in touch with that. What was your original face before your parents were born? Some of them are very creative. But I'm not sure how well that relates to transcendental meditation.
It sounds like there's a relation in an abstract way.
Yeah.
Is rebirth reincarnation, or has Buddha reached a perfected level where Buddha is not reincarnated or will not reincarnate?
Yes, that's as I understand it. The Buddha reached a stage where, as far as karma is concerned, there was no remainder, no residual karma left to be worked out through another cycle of birth, death, rebirth, reincarnation.
So it's different than the leader now, who's the Tibetan leader, the figurehead now, that is chosen as a child and becomes their I guess like a Buddha, really. You know who I'm referring to?
Yes, the Dalai Lama.
I mean, there's a delineation between Buddhism and that particular belief, correct?
The belief that he was reincarnated to be the Dalai Lama. Yeah, I think that that's more the Tibetan tradition.
So as far as reincarnation, it's my belief that we're reincarnated again and again until we work on the things that we need to work on to reach perfection. Now, what happens when you reach perfection? What else is there?
Well, we'll find out.
That's my issue.
Yeah. I imagine it's, eternal nirvana, freedom, the unbound.
So maybe it's a bliss that we're, an eternal bliss that we're in, or something. Yeah, it's kind of a little scary.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure.
And then I had the question, who judges, let's say for myself, if I progress and work out all my issues, who is who judges that?
I don't think there's a judge. My sense is, and I'm not an expert on this, I don't want to sound like I am, but it seems to me that it would be the oneness with the Buddha mind within, or the Christ mind, the eternal self, the larger mind, the big self, that's one with everything.
Yes.
And becoming absorbed in that, our attachments, our ignorance, our delusions, what causes our suffering, drops away.
Right. It's always within the whole, not something outside of the wholeness and the interconnection of everything. Because I was thinking of something on the outside judging me, okay,
Yeah.
That's what we're used to.
You're your own judge.
Yeah.
You're your own judge until you find that love is the only thing left. And then you reach where there's nothing, you've attained the love of everything.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
I don't know if I understood you correctly, but I think you said that the Buddha, when he was dying, had no karma, so that he wasn't reincarnated. He didn't have to go through the process of reincarnation. So wouldn't that be like what this state of enlightenment that he had attained? That was it. But I just wondered, was there any writing about the Buddha's state after he attained that at death? If you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I think you're correct in saying that it's the state of enlightenment. But I don't know of any writings that detail
What happens, what it was like for him.
We have a question on the
Somebody's
screen.
raising their hand.
Linda, that's Linda.
Hi, I think I remember the other right speech. Is it kind?
Yes, is it kind? Is it honest? Is it truthful? Is it timely? Is it necessary?
Yes.
Yeah.
You got it.
Thank
We
you.
got it now.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, maybe one more question. I think you have one.
What does aversion mean?
A turning away from, revulsion.
Oh, okay.
It can also, I think, be translated in the sutras as fear. Fear.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.